What's up, my wonderful homebody? Welcome back to my channel. Yay! We're making another video. So today's video, I'll be telling you guys some secrets that no one really tells you about if you go to college and you're majoring in animation or art, and this is your first year. Cause I kind of learned the hard way and took the hard route and took 3 art classes in my quarter, which was utterly painful. So I'm here to tell you today things to look out for, and things that you should do and shouldn't do as a first year art animation major, whatever you're planning to pursue and you need to take art classes. These are the things to look out for. I know, no need to thank me. Just trying to help because I wish someone told me this beforehand. So let's get on to the video. My first advice is, you ready for this? Don't take hella art classes! What the heck are you doing? Alright? Speaking from experiences, I took 3 art classes in a quarter, and I think that was the worst mistake I can ever did in my college career so far, and this is just my first year. If you guys are planning to take more than 2, you're crazy. You're freaking crazy. Let me tell you that. You're gonna run in no sleep. You're gonna have some mental breakdowns. You're gonna have a lot of energy drinks, and you're gonna cry for help some days. Speaking from experience, so don't. The lesson learned, don't take more than 2 art classes. Or actually, no, safe than ever, just take 1 art class and then just take 2 GEs. If you're planning to take 3 classes, maybe 5, but just if you're taking 5 classes, just take 1 art class. If you're taking 3 classes, just take 1 art class per semester. Don't overwhelm yourself and just focus on that art class, because, well, after taking so many art classes, you're gonna feel worn out. You know what? I'm gonna be real with you guys. After taking 3 art classes, I feel like I pooted myself, alright? Because all these art teachers, they say that they're going easy on you. Well, they're lying, alright? They say that they're going easy because their art teacher is harder than them, so they're trying to make it easier for us. No. I feel like they lied. Why? Because they're still hard. So, lesson learned, just take 1 art class. Just focus on that art class. And if you're serious, just take your time. Just focusing on 1 art class. And if you're really, really serious, maybe 2. But 2 is max. A word of advice, 2 classes, 2 art classes is max if you're planning to be an art major and animation major. You care about your mental health and having a social life, even though we're down in COVID. But since COVID is being lifted a little bit here and there, word of advice, just only take 1. Just take 1. So my second advice is, don't compare your work to other students' work. It's actually a pretty common mistake. What I tend to do is I don't try to look at other students' work before I am done with my actual work, because I don't want to have that feeling of comparison, that they're way better than me and I'm here trying my best and it looks like poop. Well, all of us come from different background areas. Some people are just starting out art in college. Some people started when they're 8 years old, and some, like me, who started in high school. So everyone has their own different backgrounds, and you shouldn't compare yourself with like skills wise, because everyone has their own journey and you're just starting yours. And I don't think comparing yourself with student work as a first year right now, where you're just learning and growing, I don't think it's a really good idea to just compare yourself as a first year where you're just starting out your journey, learning and growing how to learn the fundamental and basics of art, to a person who is in the same boat as you but just have slightly better skills. Because who knows, you might have other skills that you're really good at that the other person that is not good at. I don't think comparing yourself to others is the best idea when coming to art, just because everyone's at their own journey and you should focus on your journey, you know?
And if they're like good, like hella good, uh, be friends with them, learn from them, create art with them, collaborate with them, because art is always about learning, and it's cool to learn new things from different people. And who knows, that person that is good can learn something from you. So it's just a little fun thing to do, just learn and grow and connect.
My third advice is start your freaking assignment early, man. Don't wait, don't procrastinate. Lesson learned. Don't do your assignment at 10 when the assignment is due at 11:59. Why? Because professor know that you're BS on the assignment. You can't do the same thing in high school where you BS your way to art and get an A and call it an easy A. Now that ain't happening in college. Why? Because these people are in the industry and they know what they're talking about, and they went through that long, painful art process that we're going in right now. So they'll know. They'll know that you BS your work and you rushed it. They know. And you know what? I rather not risk it. Just start your assignment early. And also, another tip is go to office hours when your art teacher professor provides them. It's actually really helpful. They're there to help you, and you're most likely gonna learn a lot from their office hours because you're actually talking to the professor who are grading your assignment, and you know what they're talking about, and you just know how they grade, and they're most likely gonna remember you and probably help you even more, and maybe just maybe give you a really good grade. My fourth advice is just having a chicken scratch sketchbook where you can put all your scribbles, all your doodles, all your brainstorming ideas in a chicken scratch sketchbook where it doesn't interfere your actual sketchbook where you want to make it nice and pristine. I know I tend to do that, and I thought having a chicken scratch sketchbook is actually really helpful. It saved me a lot of time on working on my assignment because it's I can just be messy and brainstorm, and then when it comes to actually work on the assignment, I already have my idea down. I already brainstormed, and it's in the sketchbook. Where instead I didn't brainstorm on a loose piece of paper, and it magically disappears. So it's better to have a chicken scratch sketchbook where you just have everything in the sketchbook and you don't lose anything. My last advice as a fellow first year artist to a upcoming first year artist is ask your friends for help. They're most likely want to help you out with your art assignment, art project, because they're there with you. They want to be there for you with your art journey, and they will probably remind you to take breaks after like doing 6 hours of art assignments, and sometimes our advice are much needed when we're stuck on something. It's actually helpful to have a friend in hand who has a background of being an art major too, who took the class before you, and you can ask them questions if they took the teacher and what they recommend. And even like some people in like different majors, you can ask them for help, like asking them how do they think about your art, what can you work on. They can give you some like little tidbits where you can work around it and you have a better understanding of kind of creating your artwork. So those are my tips as a first year who is majoring in animation and art. I hope these tips are helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye everyone.